Merry Christmas, everybody. This is actually Christmas. Unlike the last episode, which was Christmas Eve. I'm looking forward to this one because we've decided that Golem is surprisingly difficult. Even though I had him to like 1% multiple times, I'm confident if I needed to, I could go kill him the way that it is. But I'm just going to make this easier on myself and go ahead and get some upgrades. So we need a solar fragment or tablet. We're going to make several of these and hold on to those, although I only plan on doing one of them. Let's see how this goes. Basically, I need to do a little too far, although someone has some new stuff. What's he got? Shop, astral stuff. Oh, right, because he's in the astral biome. Vial of venom. What's that used in? Flask of venom. Oh, inflicts venom on enemies. Also, some other stuff. All right, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that right this moment, but what we will do is go to our snow biome. We need to swap this to daytime. Pop a solar tablet. So we're basically just going to go kill a bunch of enemies, try to get some of the solar veils, I think is what they're called. And with that, hopefully get ourselves some upgrades. So that's the goal for today. I want to know what you guys got for Christmas in the comments. And if this is past Christmas and you're catching up on my backlog, that's cool too. Let me know what you would have liked to have gotten for Christmas, or if it's close to Christmas again, what you would like for Christmas this year. So yeah, all of that stuff. Oh, there's a Mothron. I had an interesting thing happen. I mentioned this in the last episode, but as of recording this, I have not done Christmas. It's not. It's Christmas Eve for me recording this particular episode. And I mentioned in the last episode that we started a new tradition this year. We started doing a book exchange. And my wife absolutely crushed it. She got me a huge book, and when she handed it to me, it was wrapped, and I was like, you got me a dictionary. This is a dictionary. It's an encyclopedia. I know. You know, you're not fooling anybody. I'm not upset. I'm just saying, you know, I get it, right? Like that's where my brain was. And as it turns out, I opened it up, and it was such a cool gift. It was the works of H.P. Lovecraft. The newly annotated version is what it's called. And it has a bunch of his stuff. If you don't know, Lovecraft is the guy who wrote all, you know, I'm going to go heal real quick. We're going to go cheat a little bit. He wrote like all of the Cthulhu's mythos and stuff like that. Like that was his big contribution. So when we talk about like Cthulhu stuff, we talk about H.P. Lovecraft, or we call it like Lovecraftian stuff, right? Because that's what it comes from. And we got the sphere. He has some pretty demented stuff in his writing. Like it's all about like madness and whatnot. It's really well written. Although if you're not used to older English, I think it'd be hard for a lot of people to follow. For me, I like things like the old Frankenstein, and Macbeth and whatnot, like old literature. So like, it's totally fine for me. It's right up my alley. So she got me it, and it's huge. And so that's my prized gift at the moment. It's freaking fantastic. And it's cool because it's got like the little numbers above each thing, or not each thing, but like little parts of each story. Like the first one is called, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up in a moment because I got the book sitting next to me. But it basically has these little numbers like you would find in like a textbook, and there's little annotations on the side of the pages, and it gives you all this backstory information. Like the first mentions things, because H.P. Lovecraft was born in the late 1800s. He lived through World War I. He died in 1937, I believe. And the first story talks about World War I in a way. It references like they're on a boat, the Germans are, you know, having different tactics, and that's referencing the use of U-boats and whatnot. And it says that in the annotation. It's like, hey, this is what this means. Like, this is what this is talking about. And I love that so much because, you know, sure, the World War II stuff, I get. I don't need to have annotations for. I get what it's talking about. Or World War I stuff rather. I'm quite a history buff, so I'm like really into that kind of stuff. Very knowledgeable on World War I, World War II, and the events leading up to each of those and after each of those. So for me, those kind of references don't need that, but when it's talking about like the characters and very specific things that he's writing about, that is cool to me, and I love it. I love it so much. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. That's my prize gift. I don't know how many of these I need. I could take a look real quick, but right now I'm feeling pretty good about our loot so far. I might just swap today, but I'm gonna go ahead and clear this out a little bit more, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Today is gonna be a short episode, by the way. We're gonna do this in Golem, and that's basically it. And if that is rather quick, then I might go do the Abyss, but yeah, I don't have any plans outside of that. So I cut it off early, but I collected 59 star veils. Also got the defective sphere. So this stacks up to 5. I could potentially farm this out. Fires a variety of deadly spheres with different effects. So let's see what this does if I fire off one. I mean, it looked cool, but what is it actually doing? Oh, I see. Okay. This feels like a... I don't know. It kind of feels really good, but at the same time... Is it? If I'm doing close range, it's doing like 2k damage, which is pretty good. But this feels more like a fast firing weapon, right? Where you're sustaining 1,000 DPS with it, which is not the build that we have going on, although I could always switch to it. We also got the bat hook, which I'm not sure is better than ours or not. So this 31 tile reach, this is 31 tile reach. The other one was 30. 15 launch velocity, that's 1550, 20 feedback, or reel back rather, and pull velocity is 16. Yeah, that is better. Cool. What does this actually look like? I don't know. That's kind of cool. It is a lot better, isn't it? We got a bunch of the death sickles and whatnot. What do I need to make all of this? So the talismans, I need ectoplasm, which I can go get, I believe, because Plantera is dead, right? Does that mean that we could go kill Golem, or is it that I have to kill Golem before I could go get ectoplasm? Don't remember quite what the thing is there. I need, in order to get the totality breakers, which explodes into highly flammable black tar. Tar oils enemies and sets them alight. Stealth strikes leak tar as they fly. It's really good. But I need the consecrated water and, of course, the desecrated water. But this is a direct upgrade to our current spent fuel container. So we got to get that. A vampiric talisman. Rogue projectiles give lifesteal on crits, which is super good. And then we, of course, have the Umbraphile set, which we're gonna go ahead and switch to. So I'm going to drop... minus the potions, I'm going to go ahead and drop all of that in. We're going to go to our crafting thing. We're going to go to Umbra. What am I missing for this? Hallowed bars. Wait, no, it requires 50. Oh my goodness. How many am I going to need? That's 15, 8, 11. All right, that's fine. Let's go buy those. Oh, I could buy ectoplasm here, which means that, yes, I do, in fact, get it after Plantera. I could go into the dungeon and get it. But does that... buying it kind of feels a little cheaty. Just a little. I'd rather just go to the dungeon and farm a bit out real quick. So let's drop the hallowed bars in. We'll go back to Umbra. We'll make all this. I'm looking forward to this because it looks cool. And we've had this stupid armor on since the start of hard mode, and we're all like already past Plantera, so it's time for an upgrade. Oh, it looks real good, doesn't it? Oh, I like the little shadow effect. So, set bonus, rogue weapons have a chance to create explosions on hit. Stealth strikes always create an explosion. Ooh, that sounds cool. So let's say I toss that. That did a lot of damage. What is the explosion that it did? Hard to tell. What if I use this? Yeah, hard to tell. I think what we need to do is go ahead and get an upgrade to this. So that was using the consecrated water. which I need. I think I actually have all of this stuff minus the holy water. Where do you get holy water from? You can make it with water, pixie dust, and hallowed seeds. Right, I could go find that stuff. So I got the consecrated water, which is pretty cool. So there's a holy flask of water that explodes into sacred flame, pillar, bam, like that, which is awesome. Pillars destroy if there's no tiles below it. Stealth strikes create 3 fame flip, 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 flip on impact. So in order to make the corrupted version of that, I need to I need to get corrupt seeds. And you know the best way to get corrupt seeds? From the Eye of Cthulhu. It gives you 1 to 3 each time. So yeah, we're just gonna see. I need 10. Well, I have 1, so I guess I don't need 10. I need something close to 10. Not actually sure exactly how many I need. I need to do the fight like 5 times and just clear this out, and then we're done. Okay, that should be enough. Man, I've got a bunch of crap in my inventory, don't I? I could sell those paper tubes. Let's open all these up. That's more than enough. And I think I need to drop that in there. I'll keep 1 more of those. Ooh, that's a really cool set, it looks like. I could sell those. Let's keep that. May as well keep these. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm just going to sort my inventory. Okay, so the desecrated water does spelunker potion over here. Does that, which it throws unholy flask of water that explodes into an explosion of bubbles on death. Stealth strikes spawn additional bubbles that inflict ichor and cursed inferno. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop both of these in there, including our fuel container. And this is used in this. Do I have Molotovs? I do not. Where do I get them? I don't know. Do I make Molotovs? Do we make Molotovs? We do make Molotovs. Oh, with ale, of which I don't think I have. Aha, he's got ale. Of course he does. He does have ale because he's the tavern keeper. Dungeon Defenders. Great game. I do really like the first one. Second one, okay. Yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. Then they remade the first one essentially with Eternia or something. I don't remember what they called it. It looks okay, but I haven't jumped to it in, so I can't recommend it. Only because I never played it. It has nothing to do with the actual quality of the game. I'm sure it's fine. So let's go to Molotov. We need how many of these? I made 10. Crap. How many do I need? I need 50. Okay. I'm gonna need more ale. Okay, now we can make the Totality Breaker. It was deadly. I don't know what the best roll for this is, but I'll take it. All right, let's see how well this does. So what does it say that it does? Explodes into highly flammable black tar. Tar oils enemies and sets them alight. Stealth strikes leak tar as they fly. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Actually, that may work really well against the golem. So what else was there? Oh, that's right, the weapon. But we need to go to the dungeon for that. Should we go to the dungeon real quick? Let's go to the dungeon and see what we can get. Oh, that's right. You can get ectoblood, which is used to make ectoplasm, I believe. How much is it for 1 for 1? 3 for 1. Ugh, not great. All right, that's fine. Oh, I just got wrecked by the paladin. All right, that's fine. I think we got more than enough ectoplasm to make a sum of those little cool card things. Let's check it out. So heal up. We'll come over here and pop these in. Actually don't remember what it's called. Talisman something? Talisman. Yes. Fantasy talisman. What does it do? Fires high velocity talismans that ignore gravity. Talismans attached to enemies, causing them to release lost souls. Stealth strikes release more souls and leave behind souls as they travel. That sounds pretty sick. All right, let's swap those out. Let's fire one off, see what it looks like. Oh, I see the souls. Okay, they're like little spermies. Cool. That's fine. All right, I think we're ready. Let's get our power cells. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these in here. and those. And now we can head to the temple and try this again. Rematch. Buff up. Pop this. I'm not sure actually how good this weapon is going to be. So let's switch to the fire thing. Because this sounds like it's going to end up being very rad. I think we'll see. I think I got to actually hit with it. It's not quite working as well as the spent fuel container was, I don't think. I'm not doing like as much immediate damage as I was, I should say. But maybe that's a sign that I should be using a different weapon. Because we have these explosions that apparently happen with this gear, but I'm not seeing it. So let's just use good old Kelvin Catalyst. See how this behaves. Now, of course, you got to remember, like, even though the spent fuel container was doing really well initially with the other fight, if this ends up doing more damage because of our gear, then ends up being better. Especially in the final phase where it's so hard to hit with that spent fuel container. I'm going to hold on to this for a second. Kind of close one there. Let's do that. Because I feel like I can do a bunch of easy damage there, which I did, as you saw. Golem head is out. And, oh no, it isn't. It looked like it was for a second though. I thought I saw it flying around. I'm getting very confused. I'm not doing great. I like this weapon. I don't know. I'm half and half on it. I think it could be very good. I think the talismans, the fantasy talisman, I end up being pretty good too. It's just a matter of actually hitting with it. Okay, can I, let's fire a bunch of fantasy talismans at the head. Maybe that'll help. Ooh, that was bad. I've just gotten hit by so much on this attempt, and it's not worked all the greatest. But I feel like this weapon is doing a lot. I'm trying to wait for stealth strikes, but oop, let's get out of there. But I'm not sure the stealth strike is actually helping or not. I don't have a heal for another 5 seconds. If I could stay alive, I'm gonna focus on heal. Nope. Yeah, that was not gonna happen. I couldn't dash out of there. Okay, I think Fantasy Talisman's phase 2 and Chakram phase 1. I think that's just how we're gonna do this. Okay, final phase. Not doing so hot. I got 40 seconds on a heal. I've taken quite a bit of damage going into here. The Kelvin Catalyst did great first phase. This actually did pretty great second phase. I've just not been playing well. And that's, you know, that's how it happens sometimes. That's just how it happens. It is unfortunate because I've had so many 1% attempts that I feel like this fight should be dead and I should not be struggling with it, but I am. And that's the situation we're in. I mean, I could change out some stuff. I don't think it's necessary. I think at this point, I just need to play better. I'm running a bit out of these, and all my buffs are like, they're all over the place. They're just not. I don't have all the buffs that I need, so I need to go restock and make sure I've got everything. Kind of waiting for an adrenaline on this attempt. Or when I got all my buffs, by the way. We're good on that. If I can get an adrenaline and hit with some of these. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was just going to do an insane amount of damage. that worked out pretty well, huh? So now we just keep doing our stealth strike. Because our stealth strike actually is kind of crushing it here. If I hit it. When I hit with it, it adds quite a lot of extra damage. So we're just focusing on the stealth strikes. Oh my goodness, there's so many projectiles and crap. Maybe it's not a bad idea to like take off and come up here maybe. And, oh my goodness, he's so close to dying. Can I kill him? Oh, we finally did it. I was like, just not looking at the health bar. I didn't want to. I really didn't want to. Ooh, what the heck is that? Let's get out of there. Plague has befallen the jungle. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. That thing. Forgot about that. Can I go heal myself? Because I really don't want to die to a poison. Ooh, what do you got, friend? Ooh, an ethereal extorter. Rogue projectiles explode into homing souls on death. 10% increased rogue damage and plus 10 maximum stealth. However, life regen is reduced by 1. I don't know if that is good or bad, but I'm glad I have it. We got our Golem trophy. Let's pop this somewhere. I don't know where. We got spots for it somewhere, right? Maybe up here. Right there. That was a hard fought one. That took way longer than I was expecting it to. We got Stinger Bolts. We got our Pick Saw, which is what we were looking for. Sunstone, which I believe we need for the Celestial Stone, which we need for the Artemis Emblem. Oh, that's right. That's the ranged one. Okay, maybe I don't need it. Celestial Shell, no. Okay, we're good on that. Beetle Husk is all for the melee stuff, so I don't need that. Yeah, I think outside of that, we got what we needed. We got our Pixel. Now we can go get the Scoria stuff. Isn't it funny how I needed a bit of a gear upgrade in order to kill him, and I mean, honestly, that went quite well. But then we get to the situation where it's like, well, we killed him. Now what? Now we go get better gear. It's like, oh, that was short-lived. This is such cool gear. Maybe I'll keep it in the... actually, the Scoria stuff is also pretty cool. He now sells rifle scopes. I'm going to go check all the NPCs real quick because I'm not sure which ones sell new stuff. He sells basically everything that he did before. Oh, I gotta talk to you. Magnetic Sphere, which is a super cool mage weapon. Not gonna lie, really great mage weapon. Corruption is really spread over there, hasn't it? That's all corrupted now. Oof. It's like that whole entire side of the world is corrupted. That's not good. They also sell new stuff. She sells butterfly dust. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna skip over that, and then he also sells all of this stuff. Right. Cool. That went well. Next up on our list. So what do we've got? We've killed Calamitous, Plantera, Golem. So we have Leviathan and Astrum Aureus, and we have both of the Pumpkin Moon event and the Frost Moon event. So get those done, kill these two, move on to Plaguebringer Goliath. Oh crap, I forgot that he's next up after those, because he is not easy. I'm not looking forward to that.